Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to our Sabah Society talk this evening. And we, Sabah Society welcomes Datuk Golingai, our veteran Sabah journalist and editor with the Star Media Group. And without further ado, I'll let him take the floor to present his talk. Thank you.
Okay. Hi everybody. I see 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 familiar faces. Good to see you all, especially Dr. Chong. He's like an expert on this topic also. And also, I just met somebody who's also Sulu expert, so can double check what I say. Okay, today I'll be talking about Across the Sulu Sea, a journey between separated twins. When the Sabah Society invited me, they said, talk about your experience going to Sulu lah. So then I only say that it's separated twins. Okay, roughly you all understand the geography of apa tu? Which the ting yang merah tu? Yang sorry pointer ada tak? Okay. Okay, just give you all a bit of geography. You all know where Sabah is, kan? Okay, Sabah is that on the right. That side is. Sekejap block that one. What do I do? President here. Okay, got it. Okay, so this is Manila di atas sini kan? Manila up here. So actually Sulu is this area. This is Sulu, and then the most famous place, the Sulu actually has one big island. The island is called, okay, then most people who try to con me or con people that they've been to this area, this is their mistake. They will always say I was at Holo. No, they will always say I'm at Jolo. Sorry, Jolo, because they pronounce but it's Spanish, isn't it? Julio. So I always catch them when they try to give me grandfather stories. It's Holo. Yeah, it's Holo, it's not Jolo, it's Holo. Okay, so this little tiny one you compare to Sabah. Okay, but for me, arguably, some people will, it's arguably Sabah and Sulu have a bit of a connection. It's geography, close by, culture, which I'll talk later, and also history. Certain things that happen here happens here it will in 1970. Later I'll show you all. I explain something happened here, then it came here. So, and then geography, culture, history, and even geopolitics. And then this is the Sulu Sea. Okay, next. Okay, I have this question, so I was just curious, can I just point to somebody and curious, what's your impression of Sulu? Sulu or Holo? Anybody interested to tell me when you think of Sulu, when you think of Holo, what do you think?
Pirates.
Okay, pirates, fair enough. Pirates? Kidnap? Okay? Okay. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Give me 2 more, then I keep quiet.
Porous border.
Porous border, Sabah pun juga kan? Okay.
Sulu Sultanate claim.
Okay. Okay, so technically a bit negative. The first 3 are negative, then. It's negative actually. So for example, when I was they just say the year 2022, then I was posting things on FB, then there will be people who will condemn me and said, why are you giving publicity to them? And then at that time I was wearing, I didn't show you all, I was wearing this, what is it? The future is Sabah. Yeah, Sabah will forward, we have this t-shirt, actually I brought actually. The future is Sabah. So then so many people got angry because for them is Sulu is like kidnapping, is all very negative. Okay, but later I'll maybe change a bit of the perspective. I might change a bit of the perspective. But please understand, this is not a comprehensive story on Sulu. It's what I want to tell. Okay, so next slide is this. Okay, this slide is, I play first the video. Okay, so this one, I took it in 2024. I'm in a ferry. In order to go to Sulu, last time you can go by plane, but then ada problem. You can also go by fast craft. But what I did was I take this is the only transport back then. You take a big ferry, you sleep there. A bit of cockroach in there, but that's part of the journey. Then early in the morning, around 6, I think, we were arriving. So I decided to do this hoodie thing and what. So this is we're about to approach Holo. We are about to approach Holo town. It's a Holo island. The capital is Holo, and the city is Holo. So it's all Holo, and Holo is one of the provinces in Sulu. Okay, yeah, okay. So then this is what I saw lah, from my perspective, which I take video. But I'm not a great videographer lah. Give you on this the boat. The boat has already sampai already. The one is a little mountain lah up there. So this is what I see lah. This is the big ferry. We arrived sudah, about to dock. Okay, then after that, then I did what other people did. Then I thought a bit, when I watched the video again, it sounds like, what do you call it? They call it poverty porn. Porn poverty, yeah. As I grew up, I was thinking, but don't judge me when you see this, the next one. I was just doing what local did. When you're in Rome, do what? Okay, that's a coin. I think it's a 1 ringgit.
No!
See, they are actually expert divers actually. He found the coin. I bet if I threw that coin there, you all can't find it. See, I threw another one lah. So they memang know already when the ferry arrive, they know that people will, they want to see that what lah. So this is, the ferry is something like that, that big one. This is the ferry I'm in. We are about to arrive. Okay, so that is a spectacle. And then, so now, because maybe it gives you an impression, maybe poverty. So I just want to show you the living room or the dining room of one of the elites in Holo. They're like mayor and everything. So you will just get a bit of contrast. So that you don't because many people will think Holo Sulu is poverty, but you know, funny thing about poverty, there's only somebody rich there because the others are poor. Okay, but that's beside the point. Okay, so this Holo is 2024, and the funny thing is, when I was in Holo in the year 2000, it's roughly this. So for me, it never changed. But it got more peaceful lah. So this is in the center of the city. This is in Holo city. So this is what I see. Sorry, it's not the dining room. The dining room is after this. Last time we used to take this tricycle, and actually I used to stay here when I was covering something there back in the year 2000. I will not even dare walk at the other side. At that time, if you walk to the other side, most probably you can get shot. And then sometimes when you stay here, there will be activity. Actually, there's a church there. Next to it, there's a church that was bombed in, I forgot when, few years ago. Okay, so now if I remember my screen, okay. So this is the dining room of that's my promo. That's my baju Sabah. This is actually a stamp my graphic designer did for Sabah Way Forward. So when you look at this, those people behind are my security detail, which now you do not need. And then that lady here, there's only one lady, sorry, the lady here, she's the host. She's from a prominent family. This is my guide. And then you see, this is culture. Their culture is, actually I was a bit surprised. I was sitting here, then I makan. Later I'll show you the food. The food is really good because I love fish. Holo is this, the fish is really good. So then I was eating, then everybody was eating. Then I said, hey, why? I mean, then why then her mother, who's somebody prominent, and the rest of the family, they're not eating with us? You know why? No, 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 no. Okay, good. Pork maybe technically is not really a big problem in Philippines because majority whatever. But okay, first of all, sorry, they are a Muslim family, so technically I don't think they serve pork. And then I think most of these are Muslim. This one also Muslim. This also Muslim thing. It is not pork actually. Betul. So it's like, can you imagine? I can't, you know. Can you imagine? I invite you for breakfast, then you all makan, you know, whatever. Then I just sit down there and wait until you finish eating because for me it's an honor for you. But for me, I'm hungry. I'll eat lah. So I was like, wow, it's not the holo that we think or the Sulu that we think, which is kidnapping, which is what else again? Kidnapping, pirates, etc. lah. To be fair, the pirate is only maybe 1%. Is the Abu Sayyaf is only 1%. To be fair lah. Okay, but that's the thing. The headline that you see, you think it's that lah, because we are shaped in what we know, what we read or what we know lah. Okay, so then see the makan when you look at it, I really love this. It's all grill. See, it's what, and then you look at the house lah. Okay, I hope to visit them again. It's hospitality lah. They're really hospitable. Okay. So now you'll be wondering like, how did I end up in Holo? I mean, that's the year 2024, but how did I end up there? So I just a bit explain how I ended up in Holo. Okay, I ended up in Holo because of, as a journalist for The Star, I bet you all cannot recognize me, but okay, I'm somewhere there. Okay, so I was in Holo because in the year 2000 on Easter there was a kidnapping. 23 they took the 23 hostages, around I don't know 11 plus Malaysian, mostly Sabahan, then German, Italian, French, no Italian, I think French, Lebanese, etc. So they were kidnapped by the Abu Sayyaf. So what I did is I went to meet the hostages. For example, the picture not that great, missing. Actually, this one is Filipino, Rambo, they call it. You know Rambo? Yeah. If people in Sipadan will know, Rambo is the one who cooked in Borneo Divers Chalet. And then I think one or two of them are the hostages are here. So I went to interview the hostages, and this guy is very famous, Commander Robot. Commander Robot is one of the, he's actually not the hostage taker. It's a skill actually. Technically, these people here, they cannot go to the sea. They are mountain people. If they go to the sea, they're mabuk. The kidnappers are actually smugglers who know the sea. You know, and then you try to shoot them, just say like the boat, you shoot them, our marine, they will be moving. But when the boat is moving like that, they can shoot you. So it's two different skill set lah. And then this guy is Mujib Susukan. So we interviewed them, etc. lah. And then this guy, I spoke to him a bit Malay actually. A bit Malay. He knows a bit Malay. We used to have a cinema called Cathay. I think now that is what that hotel to that hotel Horizon, I think. Horizon. He used to be the guy if the older people will know, when you buy your ticket, class camping or whatever, somebody will have a torchlight and bring you there. And they think, okay, you all are streaming, so you don't understand what I'm talking about. So his job was, I think none of us know what I'm talking about. Okay, this guy, he was the guy who took that, whatever. So it means the Abu Sayyaf were living with us lah. Yeah, but that's decided. Actually, today I decided not to be overly kidnapped story. Okay, wait. So the reason I was there, and then, okay, this is my first time going to Sulu. Actually, I'm very used to Philippines. Actually, that's why my name is Philip. But I won't tell you why. But there's a reason why I know Philippines very well. Okay, so then when I arrived in Manila, then people ask me, hey, where are you going? I said, I'm going to Sulu. So even those people in Manila, we have the same attitude also. They say, you're going there, it's very dangerous, it's Abu Sayyaf, you're going to get killed, you're going to die and everything. Because Manila is very far from Sulu. So they have the same impression. But to be honest also, memang betul also. Because when you're there also, like I told you, the place I stay, I dare not go out, walk out. Because you can get shot. Okay, so then, that was the perception lah. Even now, I think in Manila for even Filipinos. Okay, so sorry, wait. Stop. How do I stop this? Wait. Oh, wait. How do I have to give you background, but this one. Okay, the next video I'm going to show you all. Actually, I don't think many. I think not many people have seen this video, but I just want to share with you because I'm in the topic of kidnapping. Have you all heard of the kidnapping in Ocean King? Ocean King is in Sandakan. It's on the mainland. There is a very famous seafood restaurant. Now, then, because of that kidnapping, they are now in Batu. They're in Sungai Sibugala, IGM and everything. So when you watch this, you will know how they kidnap you. But you have to pay attention a bit. How do I do like slow stop? I mean like play, not play. Never mind.
I think it's a space bar.
Oh, space bar? Okay, wait. Okay, how did I end up? I end up there. Okay, see ya. No, not now. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. We just watch lah. Sorry. So we just watch lah. Okay, you see this one I played 2 kali lah. See this one. This is the restaurant owner. The restaurant owner. This is actually below the restaurant yang macam ada jetty where they keep the food there. That is her. She got dragged. The date you can see actually 2015. That's how she got dragged lah, and then brought into the boat. Actually quite scary. And then those people who were eating in this place, the Abu Sayyaf missed somebody actually. I think he's like the chicken king of Malaysia, Tan Sri something, but they miss him lah. So yeah, this is they got it on CCTV lah. On what? And then the restaurant is I think on the left here. The one is that below where they put their fish and everything. So kidnapping was still happening even after the year 2000. In 2015, there was a spike. And then this one is a really sad story. When she was kidnapped, that Sarawakian guy also had makan there, and he was kidnapped, and I think he's the first Malaysian to be beheaded. I got a video, but I better don't show you all. Okay. So, okay, now we go to this, because I wanted to talk more about culture. I wanted to talk more about the people. Okay? You all know what is Suluk, kan? Suluk is let's see, native of Sabah. Okay? Natives of Sabah, Suluk. Do you all know what is Tausuk? Yes. Oh, no bad. Okay. Okay. In Sabah, this community in Holo, the majority race is Tausuk. Tausuk means, Tau means people, Suk means the wave. So they are the people of the wave. Okay, but why is their name? One is Suluk, the other one is Tausuk. Okay, in Holo or Sulu, they are Tausuk. This is what I understand. People can contradict me, but from what I understand when I talk to older people, is because when the Tausuk came in, maybe during the British time, and then they said they are Tausuk, then people can't pronounce Suk. So when they said Suk, it becomes Suluk. So actually it's the same race actually. It's the same identity. Same people. Makanan pun sama. I didn't show the picture. The food all the same. They're the same people. It's just that just name lah. Some people will be a bit angry. It's something like Dusun and Kadazan is the same. But for some Dusun, they're not Kadazan. So for some Kadazan, they're not Dusun. But this one, Suluk is Suluk, Tausuk is Tausuk. Okay, let's not go into that Kadazan Dusun argument lah. Anyway, that's not my talk about. So okay, then this is the other thing. That's me a bit when I was whatever. I was a heavyweight journalist. So then this is, I forgot what year, maybe 2013 or 2014, I forgot when, 2013 or something like that. They got less hair, kan? So 2018 or something. So then these two, that time it was still not secure. So actually we're going to this place, actually really dumb actually when I think about it. Why I went there. It's actually really scary, this one is like poverty of poverty. And then actually if if they knew, they can what? So we had these two guys lah as our security person. Then that's my good friend PK. He's there, I'm there. So then at night they will stay in our lodge because we need security. Yeah, penakut lah. Not really safety, but we were staying in the police barrack lah. So then I chat with them. You know, one thing about to know somebody is to love somebody, or to know, yeah, you know them better. So then I was talking to them. Then I was like thinking. Then I was like wondering, like, hey, why that on that day when I went to they have this place called Bus. And then I was like, I was doing anthropological study lah. I said, hey, why the girls here looks a bit very white, very look different. They're like, they look more Arab and everything. Then when I look at this guy also, he looks fairer, and then this guy also handsome also. So I was like, hey, it's a bit different from the Suluk I know. I was thinking, hey, a bit different than the Suluk I know. And then the day before also, I met this mayor, and he's really tall and everything. Then, let me see first, where am I leading to? Because I just want to check. This one, no. Okay. So then, I will answer in this next slide. So remember what I told you, the people there look slightly different. Look, yeah, Arab, because they got Arab influence actually. Okay, so then we go to this one. Yeah. So now, I want to talk about the Lahadatu versus the Kota Kinabalu experience of the Suluk Tausuk. Okay, first of all, also I have to be very careful, but this is what people in Lahadatu tell me. Okay, first of all, must understand what Lahadatu means. Lahad in Tausuk means Lahad, land. Lahad means land. Datu means is the land of the Datu. So the Suluk have been living there. Anyway, they are what you call this? Native of Sabah, kan? So the experience of I just use Chinese and Suluk lah to make it easier for my story. When this is what this Chinese guy was telling me lah. He come from a prominent family in Lahadatu. He said whenever there's a funeral, a Chinese family, whenever there's a funeral, when you look in that funeral, in the crowd and everything, there will be a Suluk there. It's because it's their relative. If there is a Suluk funeral, there will be a Chinese there. But you must understand this is the Suluk during the North Borneo time, not the newly arrived Tausuk. Okay? Just so that you understand. And then you must understand also our Chief Minister, our TYT, they are Suluk. So my point is, the Chinese experience with the Suluk is they integrated, they're married, they understand the culture and everything. However, the experience of Kota Kinabalu, arguably, don't forget geographically it's different, arguably, this is their experience. The experience is the 1970. Remember I said what happens in Holo can also happen in Sabah. So when they had a war there, the Moro War, the reason for the Moro War is this. This one, okay, we talk about a bit of what. The reason for the Moro War is something like this. International story, kan? Okay. Marcos wanted to, he has Oplan Merdeka. Oplan Merdeka is to kasih Merdeka Sabah from Malaysia lah, I think, kan? Yeah, so he has the plan. Okay, so Malaysia lagi clever. That time Malaysia is not that strong. So Malaysia was thinking, since you want to come here, we're not that strong yet. Come, let's have a buffer war. So the buffer war is in Holo. So just say you think of Manila. Manila is the capital. So instead of them coming to Sabah and have a war, we do it. So what we did is our special branch. Because it's Muslim and Muslim. Moro is Muslim, Malaysia is Muslim. Then they became our buffer, and then they started fighting Manila. So the war was in Manila. So actually the Moro War has something to do with Sabah. It's to stop that plan. Okay, so then when you have that war, and actually the war is very interesting. When I went there, I thought it was actually Manila, they say Manila Christian army versus the locals, Muslim and everything. But when they actually told me the story, it's actually Muslim fighting Muslim. And then I realized, because I like to see things in politics, it's the same also. Like in Sabah also. Like just say this one a bit what? Just say last time when PBS was fighting, just say PDS, the central something update, we use our own people to fight each other. So roughly the only difference is they have guns, we don't have guns. But that's how the game was played. So actually they were killing each other. So then when you have instability, what happened? They become refugee, thousands of them. Then if you think logically, who becomes a refugee? It's usually the poorer people, not the elite. The elite might go to Zamboanga City, not far, because they have the money and everything, etc. So our experience with the refugee is actually, in terms of society, they come from the lower income society. And then because maybe they work hard as fishermen, etc., they are darker. And the hair is macam diver lah. Some diver there. I got elite diver friends whose hair is whatever. So they look more menacing, more what, because they come from what. And then I remember also in the 70s, revealing my what kan? We always feel like when you go to the KK market, it's like, okay, yes, we are happy to buy the fish, but you must be careful. And then when they are macam what you call this, break in, it is a certain race. But then sometimes you must understand also, if you are hungry, you will steal. I think I've stolen before. Okay, so the experience is different. The 1970 experience with the refugee is different from the one in Lahadatu. So sometimes there is this they say, tausuk punya sentiment, maybe it comes from that. So that we understand Suluk and Lahadatu experience and the Kota Kinabalu experience. But you all can raise your hand later and we can talk about it. Oh yeah, this is, I was finding a picture lah. This is a recent picture of the KK market, just to show you the KK experience lah. Then you minus, I don't know, 40 years is 1970s lah. But this photo is taken recently by a award-winning, very good photojournalist lah. Okay, so I end that with the journey continue, because last year I didn't go to, I usually try to go to Holo every once a year. Last year I didn't go, guess why? Because I was busy with the Sabah election. So every time I was here. But this year I will go. So roughly, yeah, that's the end. Yeah, any questions? Yeah, I just,